Why take it now? The trophy had been sitting there for years. It wasn't even made of gold. Yet someone still stole it in broad daylight. By first period, students had started gathering around the championship display case in Harbor Point High's front hallway. The championship trophy was gone. Only the empty stand remained behind the glass. Principal Harris stood nearby, speaking quietly with the school secretary. Neither looked pleased. Maya arrived first. A few seconds later, Zoe, Liv, Ethan, and Marcus joined her.
Okay, that's weird.
That's definitely weird.
Ethan stepped closer.
The glass isn't damaged.
Zoe examined the lock.
No damage to the lock.
No obvious clue. No explanation. Just an empty space where the trophy should have been. More students gathered behind them. Questions moved through the hallway faster than answers.
Let's find out who had it last.
Everybody seems to be ready for the quest. A short time later, Ethan found a fundraiser authorization record.
Principal Harris had approved the trophy for promotional photographs 3 weeks earlier. The student assigned to the project was Owen Parker.
The team found Owen helping with fundraiser preparations near the gym. He was carrying a stack of folding chairs and looked like he had already been sent on too many errands.
We need to ask you about the championship trophy.
The fundraiser photos?
That got everyone's attention.
You know where it is?
Shouldn't it be back already?
It isn't.
Owen slowly lowered the chairs.
Wait, you're serious?
When was the last time you had it?
This morning.
Owen explained.
Principal Harris authorized me to use the trophy for fundraiser photos weeks ago. I already had permission to access the display case. I unlocked it, removed the trophy, and took photographs around campus. Everything was going normally. Then volunteers started arriving. Teachers needed help, supplies needed moving, and booths needed setting up. The trophy ended up inside a large equipment bag near the auditorium storage room. I was going back for it a few minutes later.
What happened?
I got pulled into fundraiser work.
And?
And that's basically been my entire morning.
The explanation made sense. Owen had permission. He had no reason to think he had done anything wrong.
Show us where you left it.
A few minutes later, the group entered the storage room. Rows of shelves lined the walls. Boxes, folded tables, poster boards, and fundraiser supplies filled the room.
There.
Owen pointed toward a corner. Liv walked over first. She unzipped the equipment bag.
Found it.
The championship trophy sat inside, exactly where Owen had left it.
Oh, thank goodness. Shortest investigation ever.
A few minutes later, the team returned to the office with the trophy. Principal Harris looked relieved the moment he saw it.
You have no idea how happy I am right now.
He carefully placed the trophy on his desk. Then he paused, as something caught his attention.
That's odd.
Principal Harris ran a finger along the bottom edge of the trophy base.
I don't remember that scratch being there.
The others moved closer. The scratch was small and easy to miss.
Can I see it?
Principal Harris handed her the trophy.
Zoe carefully turned it over.
She examined the underside for a few seconds.
What is it? The screws.
Fresh marks surrounded two of them.
Those weren't made by age.
This was opened recently.
Opened?
Zoe pressed lightly against the bottom plate. It shifted.
No way.
A narrow gap appeared along the base. The plate moved just enough to reveal a hidden compartment. It was empty.
Ethan.
Already working on it.
Ethan opened his laptop. School archives, maintenance records, restoration files. Anything connected to the trophy. Most of it led nowhere. Then Ethan found an old newspaper clipping.
Hold on.
Everyone gathered around the screen. The headline read,
The Harbor Point Championship Trophy returns home.
The article described a major restoration project completed years earlier.
So this was after the restoration?
Looks like it.
The article mentioned repair work and modifications made before the trophy returned to display, but it never explained what those modifications were.
So the trophy wasn't always like this.
And nobody bothered to explain the change?
Ethan returned to the archives. Now he knew exactly what to search for. Not the trophy, but the restoration project behind it. Several files later, Ethan finally found the restoration records connected to the project. Most of the paperwork dealt with cleaning, repairs, and preservation. Then one note stood out.
The trophy base was modified during restoration work.
Does it say why?
No, just confirmation that it happened.
Maya looked at the hidden compartment again. They now knew three things. The compartment wasn't original. The trophy had been modified during restoration, and somebody had recently opened it. What they still didn't know was why the compartment existed in the first place. Then Zoe noticed something else. A business name appeared several times throughout the restoration records.
Victor Lang Antiques.
Why would an antique shop be involved?
Victor restores historical items. He's helped the school before.
Ethan kept reading. He found another document.
Victor's business cleaned and polished the trophy before fundraiser season.
So he was involved back then and had access to it again recently.
Looks that way.
Let's go talk to him.
Later that afternoon, the team visited Victor Lang Antiques. The shop was filled with local history, old photographs, sports programs, newspaper clippings, historic memorabilia.
What can I help you all with?
We're looking into some damage found on the championship trophy.
I cleaned it up before fundraiser season. As far as I know, there was nothing unusual about it.
You worked on the restoration project too?
Years ago, it was one of many restoration projects we handled.
Do you remember anything unusual about it?
Not really. It was important to the school, so we treated it carefully.
The conversation continued for several minutes. Victor answered every question calmly. Nothing about his behavior felt suspicious. If anything, he seemed happy to talk about local history. As the team prepared to leave, Zoe stopped. A framed photograph hung behind the counter. Harbor Point's championship team. Nearby sat newspaper clippings, programs, and memorabilia, all from the same season.
That's interesting.
What is?
Most of this collection comes from one championship season.
Maybe that's just his favorite team.
Maybe.
Zoe kept looking, and the pattern stayed with her. Back at school, the team gathered around Ethan's laptop again.
Something on your mind, Zoe?
If Victor focuses on that championship season, maybe we're looking in the wrong place. Maybe we should be researching the season itself.
Instead of the trophy?
Exactly.
Things are getting interesting.
Ethan began searching archived records connected to the championship season. Most of the results were ordinary. Team photographs, Newspaper coverage, game results, nothing useful. But then,
Get this.
everyone moved closer.
This file is older than the others.
What does it say?
Ethan read silently for a few seconds.
I think we just found our answer.
About the compartment?
Yes. Listen up.
Ethan read the document aloud.
To protect the commemorative championship medal, the item was sealed inside the modified trophy base during preservation work.
The compartment was hiding a medal?
Apparently.
And now it's gone.
Which means the trophy was never the target. The medal was.
Maya walked to the whiteboard. She started connecting everything they knew.
Victor worked on the restoration. Victor knew about the compartment. Victor knew about the medal.
He also handled the trophy recently.
And he collects memorabilia from that championship season.
That's a lot of coincidences.
And not in a good way.
Let's take this to Mr. Harris.
The team went to the principal's office and explained everything.
You're telling me Victor knew about the medal, had access to the trophy, and handled it recently?
That's what the records show.
And he's connected to the restoration project itself.
Most people didn't even know there was a compartment.
Or a medal.
Except for him.
Principal Harris looked at the documents again and took a moment.
I think it's time we called the police.
The police investigation moved quickly. Victor was questioned. Later, a warrant was obtained to search his workshop. Inside a locked display case, officers found the missing championship medal. Victor was arrested and charged in connection with the theft of the championship medal. By the end of the week, the championship trophy returned to its place in Harbor Point High's front hallway. The championship medal was now displayed beside it.
Thanks again. The school appreciates what you did.
The team felt happy and proud of what they had accomplished. That evening, the team celebrated their first official case at a local diner.
I still think finding the trophy should count as solving the case.
It did, for about 10 minutes.
Thanks to Zoe's inner eyes.
I can't help but noticing things. Thankfully.
The group laughed. Suddenly, the local news started showing on the TV screen.
Harbor authorities continue searching for a small fishing vessel reported missing nearly 2 weeks ago. The boat disappeared during a routine trip along the coast. No sign of the vessel has been found. The owner also remains missing.